Guardian Angel, what? I hope this is the right Commander Shepard. I'm Oriana. My sister only told me a little, but I don't think it occurred to her that I'm as smart as she is. I poked around a little and found an information broker who got me this address. I got to thank her, but I never got to thank you for helping me. My parents don't really understand it, but I know how much Miranda did how many things over the years were her looking out for me. I'm not going to tell them. I still want to go to school and get some degrees, but I want you to know that I know you saved me. I had a guardian angel all these years. I don't know if my sister has anybody. She said that she's working for you, and it was pretty clear that you were doing something dangerous. Make sure she comes back alive, okay? Or yeah. P.S. Don't tell her I sent you this. It would make her just angry. P.P.S. Miranda quit looking at Shepard's messages. Oh, don't act like you don't. It's what I do. That's great. Yes, Thane. What's the matter? You wanted to talk to me.
Is there something wrong?
Yes. Now that you are here, though, it seems more difficult to talk about.
Yes, now that you are here, though, it seems more difficult to say. Is it the illness? I am pretty sure it's about his... Is it Kerpal? Kerpal syndrome?
Are you feeling sick? I could get the doctor.
No. Though I suppose that is a part of it. My mortality has me dwelling on things. I had a family once. I still have a son. His name is Kolyat. I haven't seen him for a very long time.
He wants to see his family before he dies. Last meeting, had a family. That's also curious. He said had a family, like he lost them somehow.
Did something happen to them?
I abandoned them.
Oh, well, that answers it.
Once. Nothing dramatic, no sneaking out in the middle of the night. No
It's all good.
final
That's
argument
good.
or slammed door. I just did my job. I hunted and killed across the galaxy. Away on business, my wife would tell people. I was always away on business.
Oh, so he was too focused on the job and never was there for his family. It's like that thing.
How long's it been since you talked?
10 years. He showed me some of his schoolwork and asked if we could dance crazy. We did that when he was younger.
I guess he just spaz out.
What sort of dance is that?
It's... I checked my instrument contacts. I expect an update on my next target. The console plays music, old, unfashionable. Kolyat jumps into the room. My father runs around in circles. I scoop him up, toss him into the air. He shrieks, laughs, spin me. The console beeps. I put him down. Click the message. Father, he pleads, tugs my sleeve. I need to read this, I say. I don't look at him.
What the hell just happened? I'm traumatized by that whole experience. They made it way more intense than it had to be. Unless that's part of his sin, it is like condition. Is oh Jesus, turned into a horror game. I got some anxiety from that. Yeah, that's not what I expected either, Shepard. No, that's dark. It is a little bit dark because I was like, it sounded like he was just, you know, picking up his son and tossing him around. But then it was like, it seemed like it had like a dark twist to it. Drell has perfect. Oh, that's what he was doing. So that's why his eyes got all, like, focused, because he was, like, trying to recover those memories. Why is it so intense? Like, I get, like, his eyes, like, you know, focusing on the memory, but, like, the whole, like, flashing of, like, his face at different angles, like, in a very intense way. I don't like it.
You never mentioned this before. Why now?
When my wife departed from her body, I attended to that issue. I left Kolyat in the care of his aunts and uncles. I have not seen him or talked to him since.
It's just a little bit, just a little weird. Like it's not weird. It's like it's just intense. Like I was like it's like telling a story about like playing catch with your son and then like making it seem like you were at war. That's what it seemed like. I was like, Jesus, why didn't you why? That's true, but I'm pretty sure he had the work. I'm sensing, and until now you abandoned him.
That's not the choice I expected. Why didn't you raise him yourself?
My body is blessed with the skills to take life. The Hanar honed them in me. I have few others. I didn't want that life for Kolyat. I hoped he would find his own way.
That makes sense.
Me, so be it. He would not have shared the path of sin. I used my contacts to trace Kolyat. He has become disconnected. He does what his body wills.
So he didn't want his son to become an accessory. It's awkward. Just just a little bit awkward. Just a little bit. I mean, I don't think Shepard saw all that. I mean, I saw all that, but I mean, hopefully Shepard's not like seeing the face all different angles with the flashes. He's become what? Yeah, it's kind of disconnected is not very clear.
You'll have to explain that one to me.
Disconnected. The body is not our true self. The soul is. Body and soul work as one in a whole person. When the soul is weakened by despair or fear, when the body is ill or injured, the individual is disconnected, no longer whole.
Sounds like the kid is depressed. Why is Colette disconnected?
What's wrong with him? Is he hurt?
Something happened that should not have. He knows where I've been, what I've done. I don't know his reasons, but he has gone to the Citadel. He's taken a job as a hitman. I would like your help to stop him. This is not a path he should walk.
He wants to be like his dad. That makes sense. Hitman.
You don't hire a raw rookie for a contract killing.
I'm afraid someone may have seen we share a name and assumed we share skills. I don't know why he would accept the task.
Because it's your job, he could have asked for. I mean, that's true. But I think it's because he wants to be like his dad.
You, maybe?
That thought haunts me more than any other.
Oh, I'm sorry I brought that up then.
Maybe he name dropped you to get hired.
It's possible, but I don't think so. It doesn't seem right. My name. He should not respect it.
But you're still his dad. He probably understands. He probably wondered why his dad was gone all the time, and now he knows why.
Thane, I don't have your contacts, and I don't have your tracking skills. Why do you need my help for this?
I don't need your help. I want it. The last time I saw my son, they wrapped her body in sea vines, weighted it with stones. He tries to pull from me, calls for her. The hammer lift her off the platform. They sing like bells. The fire has gone to be kindled anew. He begs them not to take her away. They let her body slide into the water. He hits me. Don't let them. Stop them. Why weren't you?
Well, this got really tough.
It always rains on Kaji. Warm water rains on his face.
Is that kid way too sad? I'm guessing the kid is way too sad. He makes everything really intense. Like, I'm pretty sure if you asked him to tell him or tell you what he ate for breakfast, it would also be really intense.
I didn't mean to make you relive that.
Perfect memory. It is sometimes a burden.
How old are you, Thane? I forget how long the Drell lived for, because, like, you imagine how many memories he has?
What made him go to the Citadel?
Years ago, I prepared a package for him. A relic of my ill-spent life. I had Volus bankers store it, and arranged for delivery when I died. He acquired it early. I don't really know how. I did wet work on the Citadel around the time his mother died. That may be why he went there.
I'll get us to the Citadel as soon as possible.
Thank you, Shepard. I'll be meditating until you need me.
Yes, meditate. Do not try to relive any more memories, please, for the time being. Let's see. I don't need to change any equipment, because again, right now they have the best equipment I can get.
According to CSEC, a Drell recently passed through customs. The CSEC office may have more information.
It's about, Thane's son.
Commander
There's
Shepard,
there's a keeper over here.
and receive a free gift.
What?
Please tell me your password, Commander Shepard.
Silence is golden.
Good to finally meet you, Commander Shepard. Kasumi Goto. I'm a fan.
It's a Quarian, I believe. Have you been briefed? Oh, this is the thief that I'm recruiting.
Has Cerberus filled you in on the mission?
Honestly, I'm shocked they didn't come to see me sooner.
Oh, actually, she's not a
My phone's been
Quarian.
hard to find, I guess.
She just has a hood over her face.
What's with the password and the sneaking around? Are you in trouble or something?
I'm the best thief in the business, not the most famous. Need to watch my step to keep it that way. I also needed to make sure all this was legit. And I have no doubts now. You're
Kasumi! Oh, is that who this is?
What brought you to Cerberus?
That's a bit of a story. Short version, they were looking for me, so I trailed them to find out why. Turns out they were looking for someone to join you on an important mission, and were offering a serious signing bonus. I had a thing I needed help with, so I made them a deal. And here we are.
I mean, If you sign up with Shepard, there's a chance of death. So they better be offering a really big sign-on bonus.
I assume this deal is something I should know about.
Yeah, I guess it slipped their minds. I'm looking for my old partner's gray box. A man named Donovan Hawk took it, and I'm planning to get it back.
It's a gray box. It's not like a black box for airplane.
What's this heist you're planning?
Not here, Shepard. You'll get a briefing when the time comes. I need time to nail down the details anyway. I've taken the liberty of getting you some evening wear, though. You want to look presentable.
I'm gonna look fancy. What? Is this not presentable? When you say I'm not beautiful? How could you, Kasumi?
What do you know about Donovan Hawk?
In my collector
Mr.
armor.
Hawk is a well-respected businessman.
This keeper keeps looking at me.
Murderer, generally not a great guy. His mansion's famous for being hard to crack, but I have a way in, and I think you're gonna love it.
We're gonna dress up and go in. It's like a party, probably.
I doubt Hawk's the kind of guy who takes kindly to people sneaking into his house.
I always expect trouble. That's why you're here.
I assume a gray box is some kind of hardware.
It's a neural implant. Illegal in most places. Stores memories, thoughts, secret codes, illicit information. This one in particular belonged to my
Holy
partner,
shit.
Keiji Okuda. We worked together for a long time, before Hawk killed him.
Oh, she wants his gray box probably because it has information on her, so she doesn't want that getting out. That's what I would take a guess.
Tell me about this former partner of yours.
His name was Keiji Okuda, the best hacker and entryman I've ever known. Unfortunately, he slipped up and made himself infamous. He stole something he shouldn't. He warned me it was bad, something that could spark interstellar war if it got out. That information got him killed.
Oh. Well, she seems sad. Like, this is not just like a business partner. This is like a partner.
What could he have found that's so bad?
He wouldn't say what it was, just that it was dangerous. He said if it got out, humanity would be in trouble. He encrypted it, wrapped it up in his own memories. To decode the information, you have to sift through all the time.
I don't know if we
spent
should get this
together.
information because it could
All
kill
those
humans if
memories are
that's the
all
case.
that's left of him.
I see why you want it.
I can understand why you'd want to get it back.
Getting it back will be easier with your help, Shepard.
If that's what Cerberus promised you, we'll get it done.
It'll be fun. And if we're lucky, you won't even have to draw your gun.
I like you already.
We should probably wrap this up. You look pretty silly standing there talking to an advertisement. On the ship, Shepard.
Thanks, Kasumi. I appreciate it. Are you biotic? Alright, so we had to talk to C-Sec.
20 kilo ferrous slug. Feel the weight. Every 5 seconds.
You'd think Citadel security would be the tightest in the galaxy.
I know C-Sec too well to believe that's true.
I see no fewer than 14 fatal flaws a skilled assassin could exploit. 8 of them existed when I was here 10 years ago.
Oh my god, he's that. Wow, he's like that. Like he's already looking for, like, what do you call it? As an assassin, he's looking for things like that are, what do you call it? Ways for him to get around. I'm trying to think of the word, but like vantage points. Even though he's not on an assassin mission, maybe she's half biotic and half human. Well, biotic is, so with biotic that just means they have like psychic abilities. So like really anybody can be, any species can be biotic. It's a weird thing.
Yes?
No.
My associate's trying to find his son. We think a local criminal may have hired him.
That should be easy. We don't see many Drell here. There we go. One of my men reported to Drell recently. And he was talking to Mouse. Interesting.
Mouse?
Ah, petty criminal. Probably not the guy who hired your boy, but a messenger. He's a former duct rat. Runs errands for anyone who'll pay.
What sort
Mouse's
of trouble has
crimes?
Mouse been getting himself into?
Odd jobs for shifty people. Duct rats take whatever's available to get by. Data running, fencing stolen goods, selling illegal VI personalities. Actually, he was selling one of you.
Me?
Oh, what?
Yeah, when you erased a file, it would say, I delete data like you on the way to real errors.
That's pretty extreme, Commander.
Laugh it up, Garrus.
Well, you know, it crashed every half hour. The error message was about how the galaxy was at stake and you should fix the problem yourself.
That's hilarious. That's great.
What was it you called Mouse?
Duct rat. It's a local slang for the poor kids who grow up in the stick. When they're small, they tend to play in the ventilation ducts where adults can't get to them.
That doesn't sound safe at all.
The duck's dangerous?
Every couple of months, we pull a little body out of them. Lacerated by fan blades, broken by a deadfall, suffocated by vacuum exposure. Those are just the ones we know about. More just disappear. Maybe they get sucked into space. Maybe they fall into the protein vats the keepers run. A mouse survived long enough that he can't fit in the ducts anymore. He was one of the smarter ones, or the luckier ones.
Yeah, I would think you need to block those off if children are getting into those. Those don't seem...
Mouse is usually upstairs outside the Dark Star. He works out of a public comm terminal. You should pick up a copy of the Shepherd VI when you talk to him. It sounds like
God.
your boy's running with the wrong crowd.
Yes, I agree.
If Mouse can't get you in touch with your son directly, he'll know who can. I'll help you if you need it.
That's true. Why would you help?
You
That's
don't know
actually
us,
curious.
Captain. Why are you going so far to help us?
I've worked Zakara for 2 years. Every day kids turn to crime because they've got no other choice, because their parents don't care. You're trying to save yours.
He faces a dark path.
Oh, this guy must be a dad too.
We better hurry then.
My joints.
Didn't tell him that
Trying to pop
plans
them.
To assassinate someone.
He'd interfere. He doesn't need to know. He doesn't need to know.
We're gonna stop him before that happens, aren't we?
Yes, we are. Thank you, Shepard.
You're welcome.
Yeah, sure. I can get you 2 cases by the end of the day.
You Mouse?
What are you... Oh, shit. Krios.
Blech.
I thought you were tired. Commander Shepard? I thought you died.
I thought you were tired. I thought you died.
Be still, Mouse. You can change your pants in a moment.
Thane is the guy that makes a therapist need therapy, turns into the therapist. Exactly. Yeah. Because actually, he would be a good therapist. Because if Drells, I think all Drells have the ability to, retrace their memories or whatever. But like, they could remember every client and all their stories, what they said the last meeting, and all that stuff. They'd be a really good therapist, actually.
How do you know Thane?
Krios? He didn't... If he didn't say nothing, I ain't either.
When we heard the name, I didn't think it could be the same Mouse. He was a contact on the Citadel when I was active. He and some other children would gather information on my targets.
Oh, they provided intel for him.
You put children in danger to spy for you?
Children, the poor. My people's word for their kind is Dralafa, the ignored. They're everywhere, see everything. Yet they are never seen.
They're the forgotten.
You gave another Drell instructions for an assassination. Who's the target?
I don't know. I didn't ask.
Shepard.
People I work for? They can make me disappear. I'd like to help.
That's a renegade option. I'm not going to do it.
It's done right by us, but I ain't gonna die for you.
We'll protect you. I don't know, Shepard.
Look, you know Thane.
We already protected a lot of
You wouldn't
people.
ask if it wasn't important. Do it for him.
I want to. He was always nice to us. But these people ain't nice, Krios.
Nobody's gonna know you talked to us.
Mouse, I swear that you won't be named.
All right. He came with that hollow you took of me. Said he wanted a job. I ran through your old contacts to see who might give him a shot. The guy who offered was Elias Kellum.
About those Shepard VIs?
One other thing. That Shepherd VI you're selling?
Oh shit, you heard? Look, you were dead. It was totally legal to make a VI of you.
I want
Give
one.
me a copy and we'll call it even.
What? I mean, sure, yeah, absolutely. Sorry about the whole... Just so you know, there's 3 Volas who are patching it all the time.
I wonder if I could put it... You know that robot? Oh, man, I should try to see. I wonder if I could put the VI into the drone that Liara has. I want to try it. I think I can. And then it would just sound like me.
Tell me about Kellum.
Human. Moved to the Citadel about 10 years ago. He was little people when you were here, Krios. He got big after the Geth attack. Lots of the big guys from before got cacked all in the big fancy apartments up on the Presidium. Now he runs the rackets on the lower end of the ward. Shanakiba. He's seriously bad news.
Tell me about Kellum.
Human. Moved to the
Oh, it's the same thing.
Now he runs the rackets on the
Thought it
lower
might
end
be
of the
different.
ward. Shanakiba. He's seriously...
You just saved yourself a world of pain, kid.
Yeah, right. When Kellum finds out what I've done, I won't live long. And I can't...
Just a bad game or something?
Krios, you got any kindness for me? Put a bullet in Kellum before you go.
Oh, okay. I'm guessing you guys aren't friends. I'm guessing you guys aren't buddy-buddy.
That couldn't have been easy.
Mouse knew more about my life than Kolyat ever did. He smiles up at me, broken teeth and scabby knees, bare feet black, a dead-end future looking up at me, worshipping the petty gifts I offer. I was the only good thing he had back then, but I left him as I left Kolyat.
Well, damn.
You said you had a hollow of him.
Yes, a foolish bit of sentimentality. I can perfectly recall every moment I spent with Mouse. He pulls at my arm, smiles. He wants to know that I'll remember him, that anyone will remember him. I take the hollow. He smiles at himself in miniature on my palm. Then a frown crinkles his brow. He pats my pockets, checking for other hollows. Where's your son, Krios? He asks.
Oh, because he didn't have a hollow of his own son. Yeah, it's bad. Randos are bad.
If I don't, who will?
I think it's just because...
The weight of our decisions, Shepard. You, of all people, know this.
I think the reason randos are such a pain is that just because you don't know their playstyle because they're random. So then you don't know how to react to them, and then plus you're usually not on voice chat with randos, so that makes it even more difficult.
Yes?
Finding cold light.
Can we talk about my associate's son?
You talked to Mouse? Did you get the name of the guy he's working with?
Elias Kellum.
Kellum. Shit. Look, this is awkward. Kellum and I have an agreement. He doesn't cause too much trouble and buys tickets to the CSEC charity ball from me in return.
Oh, that makes it complicated. He bribes you a tough position. Yeah, he does bribe.
You were eager to help us before. What about now? Is it too inconvenient?
I said I'd help. It's just there'll be repercussions if I don't handle it right. He and I give each other space. It keeps the peace. I'll get some of my people to bring him in and set him up in a private room.
My name's color isn't set.
You
Oh,
can
is it done?
interrogate him yourself. I'll stay out of sight. And if I'm lucky, Kellum will believe that I had nothing to do with it.
Iris Elias, goodbye. Another topic.
Bring him in. We might not have much time.
I'll make it happen. Wait here.
Wait, that bot offered to buy viewers? Did it offer the buy viewers? Is that what it said? What? Wait, did it do the opposite? Instead of giving me viewers, it was going to take my viewers? Well, that's extra shame.
We've got Kellum. Tell
Get-
Bailey we're ready.
My family is not for sale. Get! Get, you fiend. Yeah, Toxic, there are so many of those.
Me to get him out of this.
Not today, I think.
I mean, it's money. I mean, yeah.
His lawyer's here.
Bet Elias has his VI set to page him if CSEC gets within 10 meters.
Oh, shit.
I'll stall him. Get in there and work fast.
You could get Buddy off of me, but I'm not. That's like me running a
Keep the pressure.
What do you call it? I feel like a pimp if that's the case. I'd be just selling off my family members for money. I'm not. You ain't my hoes. I ain't no pimp. And we should question him. You go good cop. You be bad cop. I don't think I'd be a good. I don't think I'd be a good bad cop. I guess you go good cop. I guess I'll be the bad cop
Talk
then.
to him. Appeal to his self-interest. I'll put the screws to him if he needs it.
Very well. I'll pretend to be on his side. But if we waste too much time negotiating, Bailey won't.
I want Tater to play Dead Space. I think she would like it. She likes shooter games, but I don't know if she's a big fan of horror games.
Yeah,
Okay.
these restraints, Bailey. Pretty funny bringing me down here like this.
But you look very fancy, Ito, with your color. You look so spiffy. We're not seasick. We want to talk. We're asking questions.
Bailey has nothing to do with this. We just want a few answers. Off the record.
Off the record in a C-Sec interrogation room? Sure.
You hired an assassin. Who do you want dead?
I want to see my advocate.
Your
No.
advocate hasn't arrived. We're trying to find him.
I'm not saying a damn word until he's here. You two
Uptime.
are in way over your heads.
Oh, nope, that's Renegade. I'm not gonna do
Let
it.
You touch me.
Alright, back to the game.
Billy doesn't know you're here, but he will. After we're done.
This is off the record. No criminal charges will be brought against you.
What are you, frog boy? Or little sidekick? What, kid? You gonna bore me into confessing? You ain't shit. Come on, hit me. I dare you.
No, I'm not gonna do Renegade.
No, huh? Didn't think you had the balls.
Dangly parts? Really, Highlander? You dork.
Think carefully, Elias. I want to catch the assassin, not you. Why stick your neck out for him?
You want me to confess to putting a contract on someone? You think I'm stupid?
I get the name, I walk out. You never see me again.
I got no reason to believe you.
You don't have a reason to disbelieve either. We're running out of time. Bailey can't stall his advocate for long.
Are we done here? Because I got people to see.
No, I can't punch him, though.
Goddamn waste of my time.
I should have made Thane the bad cop, because I think me being, like, too soft is not helping.
How about this? You tell us the
I
target.
said get out of my way, Bailey. You have no right to... What the hell is going on in here? Step away from my client. Is that... Do you have him tied to the
Continue
chair?
the onslaught.
Glad you could make it,
Destroy
Traffic
them
was bad.
all.
You'll need a shovel the size of the Citadel to dig yourself out of this.
This is all above board. I'm a council specter.
Shit.
What? What's that mean, Freddy?
He can't do
Spectres can
anything.
Do whatever they want, Elias. I can't help you.
Yep.
Shit.
If it was you I wanted, I could kill you and go. I want the assassin. Tell me who the target is and I'll let...
Damn it. Joram Talid.
He's a Turian.
Running for intendant of Zakira Ward.
Where can we find him?
His apartment's in the 800 blocks.
Let's go.
They did get banned midstream. It was fun. Did they really? Twitch is fast on that. Oh, here comes the hatch sound.
What's the story? Why'd Kellum hire the boy?
Assassination. A Turian named Joram Talid. You know him?
Joram? Yeah. You might have seen his posters around. He's promising to end organized crime in the ward. Thing is, his message is all mixed up in race politics. He's anti-human.
Ooh, so he's a racist. Or at least a human racist. Yeah, but it's like, it's hard for me, Highlander, because I don't know when I should like Renegade because it's funny and when I shouldn't because it's just like a dick move. Anti-human.
So bad that people can openly campaign as anti-human?
You haven't heard what the aliens have been saying? They think the council died because our fleet refused to save them. That we stacked the new council with humans and yes-men. Anderson does his best to be diplomatic.
I mean, I could see that.
Jackbooted thugs enforcing a coup.
Yeah, I kind of did let the council die, and they probably think it's the humans' fault, and they think the humans did it on purpose. That's democracy for you. Take us to Joram.
If a majority votes for him, like it or not, that's how the system works.
That's a nice ideal of Shepard. Sergeant, get a patrol car. These two need to get to the 800 blocks.
Yes, sir.
But $1,000 for
There
one
he is.
prime, that's a
How do you wanna
lot.
play this?
You know, god damn it.
Follow to lead on the maintenance catwalks. Tell me what he's doing. The Krogan bodyguard will make him easy to follow.
Where will you be?
The darkest corner with the best view.
Thanks, Zane. Appreciate the help. Oh, that's why he has to do his prayer first.
Come on, Kira, Lord of Hunters. Grant that my hands be steady, my aim be true, my feet so
Are his two middle fingers fused together?
to pass. Grant me forgiveness.
Holy shit. Holy shit!
The board of the lesser races.
Yeah, it kind of sucks because that means I won't have my, like, my prime collection. Like, I will never be able to get all the primes.
Have been removed from power. Other
This.
races wait patiently for hundreds or thousands.
I'm on him, Thane. He's talking to some voters.
Understood.
You're in position?
Yes.
It's been wonderful talking with you all. I hope you'll come out on election day.
See where he's going. Oh, now I can open the door? That's... Really? Does it matter what side I take? Yeah, the Krogan actually makes him stand out more. I wish they kind of gave a way for you to get Excalibur Prime, but at the same time, if they just gave Excalibur Prime away to people, the people who got the Founder Packs would be pissed, because they would be like, they'd be like, now I have no reason to have gotten the Founder Pack. I don't have anything special from it.
To another position, ahead of him.
It's been wonderful talking with you all. I hope you'll come out on election day.
But selling an account to another player doesn't not matter if it is Excalibur or not, or in it or not. But selling an account, it's
No problem.
DA rules because DA has right to ban. Yeah, exactly. Like you could technically sell the account, and then the person whoever spent that money could get a account, and like literally 2 seconds later it could be banned. Yeah, and I don't like taking that risk. Hi, Keeper.
Can you give me an update?
If they found out exactly, yeah. No, it's not smart. It's like buying, like, say for instance, if you play Final Fantasy 14 online, or if you play like World of Warcraft, if you buy like the gold or the currency from like a third party, you can get banned if they find out that you bought the currency from a third party like that. We just have it. It's probably because Ito keeps redeeming it.
I'm almost in position. He's letting the bodyguard do all the work. That lets him deny involvement.
You probably redeemed it like 1,400 times.
No sign of trouble.
Oh my God, Ito, why? What am I doing? We just waiting for the Krogan? Oh, thank God, it's over.
I see him.
On my alt, I redeem. Oh, I see how it is. Now he's running. Where are you running to? You can't hide from me. My mouse is going out of the screen again. And that fixes itself. Please make it. Highlander's like, make it stop. I think it stopped, Highlander. It's okay. It's gone now. You know, I made that cost less points, so then you guys would use it more, but not to that extent. Like, not to that extent. Like, I want you guys to use the sounds, but not to the point that you're literally making Highlander's ears bleed.
One of his guards is
I have 2 monitors, yeah. Only for this game.
Shakedown.
Every target in sight.
This is the only game that it's been, like, wonky with the mouse. Like, right now it's fine, but every once in a while the mouse will just, like, go onto the other screen. Because I don't have that problem with Dead by Daylight or any other game. It's just this game for some reason. I don't know why. Where are you?
No sign of trouble.
He's meeting a couple of mercenaries.
So you should she come in for that booty? Destroy her.
He looks nervous.
Maybe you have it on window full screen. No, it's full screen. Trust me, because if it was window full screen, I would have ran into that issue earlier, where it like literally froze and I couldn't close the game.
Yes, sir. Stay close, Shepard.
Oh fuck, where'd he go?
Hey, who are you?
No, shut up.
Time for this.
Yeah, we don't have time. Sorry, get. I was like, stop, why? Is that Thane or is that his son? That must be... That's his son.
Thane.
I saw.
He's heading to Talid's apartment.
Yeah, that's his son. So what, his son tried to go undercover? He looks a lot like his dad. You all like it? Highlander is dreading it.
This is a joke. Now you show up.
Help me, Drell. I'll do whatever you want.
C-Sec, put the gun down.
Get out of my way. I'm walking out. He's coming with me.
He's kind of like a bluish color compared to his dad.
Snipers outside.
I don't need your help.
Well,
Talib, get
that's
the
what you
hell
get.
out of here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I will.
Like, I think we don't mind the hatch sound as long as it's only one time instead of like 1,400 times. Thane's dying. Yeah, calm down.
Your father doesn't have much time left, Colliet. He's trying to make up for his mistakes.
What? So you came to get my forgiveness? So you can die in peace or something?
I came to grant you peace. You're angry because I wasn't there when your mother died.
You weren't there when she was alive. Why should you be there when she died?
So bright. Helen is like, please, no more hatch.
Your mother. They killed her to get to me. It was my fault.
What?
After her body was given to the deep, I went to find them. The triggermen, the ringleaders. I hurt them. Eventually killed them. When I went back to see you, you were older. I should have stayed with you.
I guess it's too bad for me you waited so long, huh?
Colliet, I've taken many bad things out of the world. You're the only good thing I ever added to it.
Oh, he's crying.
This isn't a conversation you
It's a
should have with
father-son moment.
strangers. Boys, take Colliat and his father back to the precinct. Give them a room and as much time as they need.
Oh, so they can be comforted. So when the mother died, so the mom died because of what Thane does for a living. Thane's an assassin. So the mom got killed because I guess somebody found out who Thane's family was. And it was probably like one of his past like marks or whatever. Somebody that knew, or somebody that was like a relative, one of the past marks. And instead of taking on, raising his son, but instead of taking the time to raise his son, he decided to go after people and the people that killed his wife and get revenge, which took him years, apparently, it seems like. So then by the time he came back, his son was all grown up.
I'm surprised you're letting him do that.
You think he's the only man who ever screwed up raising a son?
I knew it. He has
I
a
have to
son.
get back to the precinct. Come on, I'll give you a lift.
I knew he had a kid of some sort because he's acting like he knew what it was like to be a dad.
They've been in there a while.
The kid's been through a lot. I ran some searches in the CSEC archive. About 10 years back, a bunch of real bad people were killed. Like someone was cleaning house. The prime suspect was a Drell. We never caught him.
And that must have been Thane. Let it go. You don't know it was Thane.
10 years is a long time. Whoever was responsible for that probably doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, I guess you're right about that.
How'd it go?
Our problems they aren't something I can fix with a few words. We'll keep talking, see what happens.
Your boy shot some people. No one I feel sympathy for, but there it is.
It was good? Well, it was good. I'm glad you had a good birthday, Ketzel. Seems like you had lots of fun. I saw the pictures of you at the zoo on Facebook. Looks like lots of fun.
Businesses and threatening humans.
The Spud tried to kill me last night? Oh.
The kid wants
Why
to
would
make
she
a
do?
difference, give him community service.
Community service for attempted murder? What jury would agree to that?
None that I've seen. This would need to stay out of the judiciary, strictly within CSEC.
Interesting. I'll think about it.
Thank you, Captain.
I like how Pebbles is like, no. What do you mean, no, Pebbles? I want to talk to you.
Have a few minutes to talk?
Certainly.
You're not a typical assassin. How do you get this job?
If you don't mind my saying, you don't really seem like an
Oh,
assassin.
God.
You spend too much time fighting
Oh,
thugs.
God.
Custom-painted armor makes them professionals. The Hammer trained my body for this role since I was 6 years old.
Investigate. 6? 6 is a lot. Very young.
Killing since you were 6?
Of course not. I didn't make my first kill until I was 12.
I mean, that's still young, though, Thane.
I was not to be used and thrown away. I was an investment.
You were a child, not an investment.
I've given you the wrong idea. They valued me, yes, as a resource, but also as a person. They regretted their...
If anyone wins slots, give me... people are very protective of their buttons. Here, Ito.
The Hanar, excessively polite, worship the Protheans. They don't seem the type who train assassins.
Every species trains assassins. The Hanar are only unusual in that they need other species to do the killing for them. They have a strong grip and natural toxins, but have you ever seen one move quickly?
Mike, did you break the slot machines, Highlander?
Or fire a gun?
But have you ever seen one move quickly outside of the water or fire a gun? No, I've not.
Why did your parents agree to this?
The agreement was made under the compact. It was an honor for our family.
The compact?
We live on the Hanar homeworld because they rescued us, some of us, from extinction. We owe them our lives. That is the compact.
Oh, so it's kind of like, we saved you, so now you have to save us kind of thing. That makes sense. Oh, goodness gracious. If only Anarchy was here. Anarchy can play the slot machines!
Even with mechanical aid. They asked Drell to assist them.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. It's like, not slavery, it's like it's like a dependent relationship on each other. Sounds like slavery. Oh, well, speaking of slavery.
They made your whole race into slaves.
Don't insult me, Shepard. Anyone can refuse to serve. Few do. We owe our existence to the Hanar. We are proud to repay the debt.
Oh, so it's an honor to serve the Hanar because they think it's, because it's a debt thing. That makes sense. The Hanar sound like wimps. I love those things too much.
The way you describe it, the Hanar sound like weaklings.
Out here they are. But if you could see them in the encompassing, the oceans of Kaje, you would see them differently.
They probably zip around like crazy.
In the dark, looping, diving. So fast the eye can't follow. Laughter like the squeals of a child vibrates the water. They fly over the black.
I blame Kinder Eggs!
Plumed with the light of heaven.
Kinder Eggs, I think, got me started too. Kinder Eggs and even arcade machines, because arcade machines are technically just, what do you call it? Are like gambling machines, but for kids. Because again, like with like a slot machine, you put money in and you expect to get money out. For arcade machines, you put money in and you expect tickets to come out. It's kind of like the same thing, just like not money and trade. I am doing nothing. I see you, Meep.
Why was your race going extinct?
Overpopulation. That must sound trite to you. Humans developed Mass Effect drive before the problem became acute. Our homeworld, Rakana, had few resources. We hadn't even developed fusion power when the soil began to fail from overuse and pollution.
Oh, so they overpopulated their planet.
A century ago. They sent hundreds of ships, evacuated thousands of us. Billions
but
more
billions were left
behind.
behind. So their planet was overpopulated. Oh my god. To the point that they were like destroying their planet. Like the soil wasn't usable and all that stuff. So the Hanar came and took about a couple thousand of them, but left billions of them behind. So they took like 1% but killed 99%. So they at least kept the species alive, but they can't take all of them because, you know, it just overcrowded their planet at that point. It's like sad but also nice. It's like one of those things because they were destroying their planet. So if they just left them, they would have just died out at some point. That is scary. Yeah, just a little bit. But yeah, that sucks. Because they didn't have space travel. It'd be one thing like humans. Like imagine like how we're slowly. Oh my god, you got close again. We're slowly draining our planet. If we don't figure out space travel soon, we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna just kill our planet and then we'll just die. We'll just die with our planet. But if we figure out space travel, maybe we can find another planet to colonize. But if we don't, then we're kind of screwed. We're kind of fucked. What's your world like now?
State of Rakana now?
Do you read your philosophers? A man named Thomas Hobbes. When all the world is overcharged with inhabitants, and the last remedy of all is war, which provideth for every man by victory or death. As Rakana died around them, my people slaughtered each other for mouthfuls of water, crumbs of food.
Oh.
But you don't kill for the Hanar anymore. You're freelance. What changed?
I was asleep for
oh,
a
God.
time, yes. I paid no attention to what my body was asked to do.
Shame.
Laser dot
Who?
was on the skull.
Highlander got it!
One finger twitch. He dies. The smell of spice on spring wind. Sunset-colored eyes defiant in the scope. The laser dances away.
Winner, winner, winner! Ding, 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 ding.
Apologies. Drill slip into memory so easily.
Just slip into memory so easily. Yeah, I noticed that. Thane.
Was that one of your assassinations?
Yes. Perhaps we can discuss it later. I've wasted too much of your time.
No, but I was enjoying our conversation.
You need something.